All right, welcome back to Hollywood Animal. We're in the beta branch still. We are going to create a drama film called You Left Me, and it's going to be a drama romance, right? Because these are some fresher ideas, I think. It's going to take place in a modern American city. The protagonist here is going to be so that's stale. Hopeless Romantic is stale. All right, so it's going to be a working woman, right? Supporting characters are going to be a love interest and maybe a rival. Okay. And themes is going to be like a love triangle. um we could throw some nudity in there and unrequited love, and then the finale is going to be the sweethearts stay together. Right, all fresh, all good. Select screenwriter for this is going to be Bernard, because he deals with drama pretty well. Okay. All right, so we're going to get that one out. And then, Felix, I haven't given you any gifts, Felix. Oh my goodness, dude, you're our best writer. Have a watch and also have a whiskey. All right. And then, Bernard, have I given you any gifts? I have given you a watch 2 years ago. All right, so we'll wait until we get some more of the whiskey in to do that there. So let's get. You gotta spend money to make money, guys. We're gonna spend $30,000 here to get some whiskeys. Watches are good for now. We have protection from the police. We could go up here. So that's 170 days. We could go to Fred and say, Fred, I would like to go to your party. That's going to give us 300 more. So now we have some more influence points to play with. Okay, good. Let's rip it and rip it. Soundstage level 2. And this is going to be B3. Good. All right. Our cop film is super stale. The audiences don't like it, but it was something to get in the good side of the chief of police, so that's good there. All right. You still have a 1 in 5 chance, man, so go ahead and do that. We're also getting new story elements every 6 months. Sarah's back. Yeah, I mean, this movie is just not... I mean, 12% of 3,000. Right, or 3,600. Okay, so 10% would be 360. I mean, maybe we can try to limp on and see what we can do here, right? So like, if we just did like, 500, 300, 200. And I don't know, 100. Let's see if we can just get these 100% filled at their current level. We still have some good advertising here, so maybe we can do that. Which means we don't really have any other theaters. We don't have anything else in a theater being filled, so we could be losing money on that way. So maybe I am kind of doing things a little bit wrong here. All right, so this film goes up. This is probably one of our more expensive films. Nice. So you're pretty evenly split. So we're going to take a speed up for the studio. Posted pretty good. 310 to Phoenix. I like that. We just need to get back to where we were so that way we can get some more, story elements. Ooh, I like this. Look, there's not a lot of movies here. That's perfect. I mean, that's okay. I mean, so this is a very expensive movie for the, I mean, the audiences really like it, right? But the critics don't really care for it, and, that's fine. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do this. All right, we're gonna spend a lot. We've already spent a lot of money on this, so we got to spend a lot. So we're just gonna go. We're going all in on 310 to Phoenix. It's a Western, 1931. A villa without an owner has some stale elements in it. Oh, no, it's got fresh ideas. Okay. Lewis leveled up. That's good. A villa without an owner. Now, I definitely don't want this. So let's space this out a little bit more. Let's see if let's get this one during Thanksgiving, even. Yeah. And I'm just kind of experimenting and trying something new and seeing, just kind of throwing the spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, right? We're just throwing some spaghetti at the wall. We're seeing what sticks. And that's the most that we can do. All right. Here we go. So now we have scouting office. It's good. Nice. All right. So, wait, what does that mean? We should be able to get the upgraded. We should be able to get the upgraded tech. Yes, this one. Look at this. Way better quality. Better practicality, better economy. So no research groups available. We can make, so this is going to be done in what, 33 days, and then we'll start making this one more, it'll be cheaper, and then we're going to invest into making this one much better quality, which is good. Yeah, that's perfect. I like it. Okay, so that's our Hespro 35 extra. Good. Yeah, I mean, this movie just sucks. We're just taking a loss on it. It is what it is. We're going to lose a little bit of reputation on that one. The Quiet. Fresh story elements, but it's dropping. So we're getting a little bit hammered again. Back in that cycle of putting out, not so great movies. David did level up. Oliver, Lee. We're gonna have our concert hall soon. So we can't use our studio because we're repairing. We're repairing this. So I could have waited the 2 days for that, but that's fine. All right, Los Angeles District Attorney Richard Stripes spoke at an anti-corruption rally outside of City Hall. His sharp criticism of the administration made the front page of the Los Angeles Tribune. They've ruined Los Angeles. There's corruption everywhere. The mob and the police are working hand in hand while City Hall covers for them. I know how to fix it. I have a plan, but I can't do it as district attorney. So obviously he's trying to be mayor, which, could be a fun path, but he doesn't offer us a ton of stuff, right? Also, we need to do a corrupt official. So, Walter. Okay. Baptized by the river, I'm delivered. I wanna be delivered. In the city with the sin. Oh, there we go. In the city with the sinners. Good Charlotte helped me out with that one. So this is going to be a drama thriller. It's going to set place in a modern American city, particularly Los Angeles. Protagonist is going to be a working man. Working woman. The antagonist is going to be a corrupt official, right? Supporting characters is going to be a mentor. Angry boss, right? Themes and events. Okay. How do we piece this together? Struggle for a better life. Yes. Struggle for a better life. Finale is going to be protagonist gets a chance at a better life. It's fine. And no, we could do a rival here as well. Right? Okay, so what is this story? So we have a working woman. She's working at a job where the corrupt official is forcing her to like do questionable things on the job, maybe related to like the mob or do like a cover up. Maybe she works for like the city, okay? And they know that there's not enough something. You know, maybe there's not enough. Maybe they're doing some shady stuff with like the water in LA, right? She has a mentor. I mean, this is going to be a very lady heavy script. I like it. So she has a mentor, and then she has an angry boss. Let's flip that script. Let's make him a guy. And then she has a rival who's a female, and she's just trying to get a better life. There's some like, you know, political intrigue, bit of drama. Yeah, I don't really hate it. All right, so that's going to help out the DA. And then, right. So let's go to scripts here. Let's go to Raiders. Cinematographer is going to be Herbert for sure. This is going to be soundstage B1. I mean, hold on a sec. Oh, we can. Yeah. Okay. So we're going out on location for some of these. Native settlement is going to be here. Cave is going to be in studio. Waterfall is going to be in studio. Ancient temple is going to be in studio. Okay. I like it. The Hespero Extra. Nice. Sound technology is going to be the Dominus, extras, props, all of it. I mean, this is a very expensive movie. It's going to take a long time to film. Do I have any producers that are this level? No. Okay, well. He's good in dramas. What if we were to get you for one movie? 42K. But then like or he's an addict. I could get some heroin and get him. So let's say, okay, Timothy Beck, 100,000, 3 movies. He's a producer who is going to be an 8, right? Like it is. This is going to be a very expensive This is going to be a very expensive movie, obviously. I mean, do we, what do we do here? Do we go with someone whose films are imprinted in the minds that we think and dream? So the fact that he's a phenomenon, even though he's a 4, like, can I bring this up? Yeah, maybe. I mean, unless we can hire someone who is really good for really cheap. Could hire someone who's really good for really cheap. Lonnie is a rising star. He's a leader. He's disciplined. He's been known to play a serial killer and a daring adventurer. This is a daring adventurer piece. Ooh, he's established as a daring adventurer. Oh man, he's expensive. But like, daring adventure movies are hot right now, right? And he's established, but he's not a rising star. Whereas Lonnie is a rising star and he's a little bit cheaper. And I mean, by a little bit cheaper, I mean not that much. Screw it. Our rival is going to be Boone. Damsel in Distress. Do we have any, like, rising star actresses? Well, no, we have Winnie. Yeah. That's perfect. $548,000 at this stage. 54 days. We have 2 rising star actors. We have an 8.0 actress. Yeah, dude, this is great. All right. I like it. I like it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of put a pause on getting some of the movies, until we can get our big one out and see if we can recuperate some of our costs here. We're going to go into the approach where we're just going to start investing into, like, big movies. I mean, dude, some of these movies, they're getting crazy expensive. Okay, so upgrades available. I would like you to be more economic. Yeah. So this will take under 2 years. And developed in 1931. It's September, 35 millimeter, black and white. And then, we're going to make it cheaper and we're going to make it a better quality. I like it. I like it. Okay. Any technologies that I can buy? No. Okay. Oh, there we go. Tomorrow, my friend Jeremy's coming to Los Angeles. He's a nice guy, but painfully energetic. Yeah, you can take some time off. Okay, any of our guys not working on something? Felix isn't working on anything. What I think I'm going to have you do, Felix, is I'm going to have you do research and see if you can give me a new story element. It's not a really great use of your talents, but it's a coin flip to see if we get it. So technology is no longer being serviced. That's fine. Don't you worry about that. That's fine. Film goes up a little bit for the quiet. We have a villa without an owner coming out here. So, no, let's go here. And then should be the only movie in theaters. It's not bad. Dude, I guess. We have to make some money here, guys. $600,000. Oh, God. We have no other films here competing with this, right? So, I mean, these are our own studios. Oops. Or our own theaters, sorry. You guys know what I meant. Dude, we gotta make some money back here. Alright, so a little bit of money came in from there. Nice. We got a criminal gang. These are killers who work as a group. That's good. So, Cecil, 1 in 5 chance. You want to do that again? Okay, you left me's getting pretty good. This is a romance drama with a working woman, rival love interest, nudity, unrecorded love. Yeah. Cinematographer, this one is going to be Silvano. Soundstage is going to be B2. City streets we can do on location. City interiors we'll do on set. Everything else let's do on set. Try to make this fast and kind of cheap. Right? $60,000, 134 days. I mean, I wonder if I make this even cheaper. 154,000, 113 days. Okay. Obviously we want to do the Hespro Extra. I mean, this technology that we use, because you have to pay this per day. This is per day, right? So you pay this per day while you're on set. So at this point, like, what is $20,000? You know, if this can make the money back, then that's fine. But if it can't, then we're in trouble. You know, Vernon, it's gonna have to be you. Director is gonna be. So he only has 56 days left. So we can't negotiate mid-contract. So I mean, I guess Rodney. Our working woman here is going to be. Well, I'd really like it to be Winnie. Our love interest is going to be Bob. And our rival is going to be Bernice. So I'd really like this to be Winnie. So let's hold on. Oh my god, dude. See, when this works, dude, this works. Who doesn't love Raiders of the Lost Ark, man? That's what I'm saying. It's such a good movie. Security... Guillermo. Alright, good. Now, Arthur. Here comes the Alliance. Okay. Last time we talked, I might have seemed a little overconfident, even arrogant. Anyways, I hope you're not offended. Believe me, no one cares about the film business as much as me. And my goal is to bring people together, not push them away. I learned this back in my youth in Minsk. So his accent would be more like, my friends and I were bullied by some punks who called themselves a Naoma gang. And not just us, but the whole neighborhood. So what do? I made a deal with neighborhood kids, even the ones I couldn't stand, and we called ourselves the Alliance. Together, we gave these jerks such beating that no one has heard them since. Those were good times. Duh. We should make a movie about it sometime. The politicians, priests, all do-gooder hypocrites. They're just like the Naoma gang. They think they can attack us and our business, I don't know where I'm going with this, and get away with it. They're exploiting the fact that we're divided. But don't worry, I've got an idea. I even discussed it with a couple of our colleagues, so don't let them get you down, kid. There's no good news. There's good news on the way. Uh-huh. Lewis is a 3/6. I mean, he's a good director, but we're trying to get like better directors, right? So how much is this gonna cost, man? I don't really have the money for this. Do I have $20,000 for a 3/6? I mean, yeah. This was actually a little bit... Yeah. All right, never mind. You're good. Stay on, dude. Okay, now. This is clipped along. My contract is up, but I like to keep working. You have 8 years of seniority. You're a legal executive. $13,000 a month, huh? Sure. My contract is up. I'd like to keep working together. Jane, you're okay. Yeah, I mean, I can get you under 20,000. We'll keep Jane around. Runaway. Someone who runs away from home or dreams of doing so. Good. Good. Okay, let's pause here. Go back in here. Working woman. I still can't get Winnie. Oh, right. I see what the deal is here. She's a true artist, Margarita Garcia. She's a 6'2". I mean, if we were to say... I mean, she is a 6'2". She's a true artist. She's 36 years old. And a perfectionist. 42,000 for 3 movies. Or, I mean, we could do Edna, who's a little bit hot-tempered and libidinous, but she's super happy, and she's a 4'8". So, what are my actresses? 3'7" is the highest, besides Winnie. Okay, so we have like a superstar actress, right? So we don't have anyone above Jane. So, if we were to go and get Edna, she could grow into the studio with us. You know? I mean, I could get her for 3 movies. and she can kind of grow into the studio with us for $11,000. I mean, we have some talent on this, you know. I mean, that's, you know, let's see what we can do here. 109 days, 386,000. Let's go. All right. 310 to Phoenix is still bombing at the box office. 1-8, you're a drug addict, you take vacations all the time. Sarah, best of luck. It was a pleasure working with you. Shoot. I mean, that sucks. That's a lot of our reputation, you know? I mean, some of our last couple movies have just been bombs. Johnny Payne is our financial executive. He's been with the company 11 years. He's not super happy and or loyal, but yeah, just let's do that. A villa without an owner is a C. Bone Grinder hates it. Thrilling Crimes hates it. Cornelius from Exquisite Cinematique hates it. We're just not making good movies. Oof. I don't care if it's a good movie. I just need it to make money. Gabriel, you're not very happy at all, man. You're a 4-1. You know, you're like 70 years old. I know you were with us in the beginning, man, but no thank you. Thomas is a 4.2 cinematographer. He's very loyal, middling happy, you know, a bit of a drug addict. Are you capped? No. Cinematographers are pretty good. $37,000. What if I add in medical insurance? Or one. He's 50 years. I mean, jeez, dude, it's so expensive. Okay, Vincent has returned from vacation. Roy Spencer is a 3-1. He's a gambler. He's a producer. I think we want like better producers if possible. So see you later. You gave Bobby a special gift and gained his trust. Now that his contract with his previous owner has expired, he's interested in working with you. No way. Dude, no way. And $138,000 to get a guy who's like a drug dealer we know is like into heroin, has caused problems and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I'm sure it'd be fun for like the story. I don't know about that. We're just gonna let that one play out. Okay, you left me. It drops a little bit. But it's got fresh ideas. I mean, the director helped. No one else really helped on this one. Dang. Don Alberto Conti. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Yes, I would love to see your script. The Sicilian Tiger. All right. We read this last time, guys, but basically this is the story of how Alberto Conte, who is like the Godfather, came to America. Okay, he basically created this story about his life, and it's over exaggerated and it's wild. You know, there's a lot of crime and intrigue. It's a great script. It's a lot like Rotten Fates, right? He comes to America. He gets involved with a parental figure who helps him kind of navigate the seedy underbelly, and he grows to be like in his debt, very, you know, mafia, the old country. He meets the current mob boss's daughter. They fall in love, but there's a problem because like there's another mob boss who's all, you know, into the business or into the family. So you have your antagonist is a criminal mastermind here. Um, you know, so then they have this meeting, and like I've taken care of him. To this, Desmus replied, "I hope that means that you killed him. You know what I do to people who disappoint me." Um, then there's a big shootout. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone's fighting. There's a burning building. You know, it's all. I wish when we got to build our scripts, it was actually more like this, where you could like choose these, like select your own adventure. Maybe you get like four different options here, 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 and you have like stories and stuff like that that are like pre-written, with these little sketch cards, these little storyboard cards, you know, that you can select. I wish that's how we could actually make like our scripts instead of just like clicking on this stuff, which would be really cool in the future aspects of the game, right? Um, as someone who is like a writer, like, you know, and someone who really appreciates writing and stuff like that, like this is to me the heart of Hollywood. This is the beating heart of Hollywood, is creating these stories. And then obviously, yeah, the actors have to act it out and the directors have to give it their own vision, but it's the writer that starts everything. You know, this improbable shot, it kills the guy, saves his beloved. You know, it's a good story, right? I mean, it's got a lot of elements to it and stuff like that. So like, yeah, we're gonna absolutely work with Alberto Conte here, the Don. We will release this film with 1 year with a prominent actor in the title role. 1 year is going to be challenging. We'll release this film in 2 years. And he gave us just $1 million for doing it. So, yes. um, this is a good project. This is a good project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shelve this for a bit. Okay. Someone put candy in Edna Watson's makeup bag when she wrapped it. There was shit inside. Yeah, let's find this Joker, find who did this. That's why we have security. 3.8 producer. Um, I mean, he's still pretty cheap, and I could have him for like smaller movies. We could throw a little bit of medical insurance in there. 25,000, 3.8. Yeah. All right, we'll keep Vincent. What is this? Security found the suspect in the candy prank. One of the extras had the same candy wrappers in his bag. He's already gone. Now Edna Watson can work without fear. Good. That's why we have security. Okay. Speaking of our scripts, right? So where is... Wait. Oh, the Sicilian Tiger's here. Good. Okay, so Rotten Fates is here. So let's... These are both stale. November, almost a year. Sheesh, dude. Okay, so let's wait for these to not be stale anymore. Detective, comedy, romance, action, working man, Evil monster. Dang, I don't really know about this. Adventure, action, romance, historical, detective, working man with a serial killer. It is a fresh idea, but it's only a 2-7. So I guess maybe let's start. Evil monster. It's so convoluted. I mean, I guess could we do this cheap? Let's film everything on set. I mean, it's pretty cheap. We could use Lewis here. Cannot participate in the project because his contract will expire in 11 days and filming will not end for. Do you want to try to negotiate? Yes. Contract extension until the end of the project. Oh, no. No. Okay. Hold on. It's a working woman. Interesting. See, Edna and Bernice would be good for this. All right, let's shelve that project for now. We're just gonna shelve that project, and then, hey, a villa without an owner. It made a little bit of money. The ocean breeze, sun gleaming off of the luxury cars, the smell of restaurants, the mansion on the hill. This is how people like and see Los Angeles, but I still remember another LA. The Los Angeles of my youth. I remember the smog. I remember the bed bugs where me and my wife used to stay. I remember the stinky canned food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's lots of people still out there living like this, and it breaks my heart. Is there some way that you could see the city through our eyes, the eyes of the well-fed? There's only one way, a city tax on the rich. Then we could pay for social programs and help the poor with food and clothing. Raising taxes is never popular, I know. That's why I was hoping maybe one of your actors could support this initiative. Within 3 months, I'll find 2 actors to sign the petition. Sure. My half sister died. Jane, you can take a vacation. Okay. Find an actor, actress. Johnny, what about you? And Vivian. Go ahead. There you go, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. Some goodwill points for us there. All right, so a villa without an owner did get profitable in the back half, right? So it's still in week 4, 27%. So 360, 720. So I mean 720. Right? Man, we're kind of stacked up here, aren't we? Because the quiet's coming out. Shoot, kind of shot ourselves in the foot here, boys. Out. I mean, let's just see what that can do. And, man, you were unfortunately way cheaper than your male colleagues, which is quite unfortunate. You know what? Hold on a second. I'd like you here for 6 years, right? And I'm going to pay you a little bit more. Maybe that will make you happy. Also give you some medical insurance. Nope, can't do that. All right, well, and here. There you go. Give you a little bit of a raise. David, I know you're 4-0. You are a pain in the butt to work with. So for that reason, I'm out. Anthony, yes. You're a pretty good director. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now, with Anthony being back, what we can do here is we could go into our synopsises. Oops. We could go with the coin with 3 sides. Right? That's what we were gonna... This is the one that we were gonna do. And we're gonna try to do this as cheap as possible. Right? So we're gonna do Thomas. We're gonna do Soundstage B1. Everything is going to be on set. Yeah. We are gonna have the better quality technology. Okay. So 260, 276, 78 days. Good. Okay. Producer was going to be Nelson. Director was going to be Anthony. Working woman. Well, the mob just gave us $1 million that I'm happy to use, so... Dang, dude, is this where we grab Patsy? Is this where we grab Patsy Fox? Oh, no, Lily would be fantastic here. Sure. 18 years old. She's a leader. She's costing me $3,000 for 3 movies. Perfect. Evil monster. Raymond? This could be up your alley. Let's give it a try. There we go. 276,000 under 78 days. Yes. Yes. And it's fresh too, right? Which means that we could, hopefully make some money off of that. All right, so that's kind of going to be our... Oh, maybe that's our plan moving forward. Hold on. In the City with the Sinners. 4.3. It is stale. The Angry Boss is... Shoot, I shouldn't have added the Angry Boss in. July 1933. Damn it! Dude, this is a good script, though. And I need it for the Corrupt Official. Shoot. Alright, well, it's fine. We have Anthony on it. It's Downstage B3. So that does add time. Or again, we could just do it all on set. Man. You can't get away with making these big, complicated movies inexpensive. All right, hold on a second. We're just going to have to shelve this. We still have time. Alcohol, Spirit of Freedom needs to happen. Didn't we do? Oh, that's in Raiders. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We can let things kind of... Harry Ray, 2.6 cinematographer. I think I'm out on that one. Thank you, Harry. $500 cash per month. Good. Early repayment. You can pay off any loan ahead of schedule. Okay. That could come in handy. All right. So we still spent $6 million and, you know, we didn't make more than we spent. So we're not paying tax. Good news is we don't pay taxes. $240,000 a month. Oh, landscaping, dude. No, hold on a second. We are the worst studio in the game. Right. I mean, we had some bomb. Some of our movies bombed this year for sure. 4 years of experience, head of post production for $400 a month. Yeah. Head of distribution for $1,400 a month. Level 3. It's fine. Head of maintenance for $600 a month. Sure. 4 years of experience. Yeah, let's just keep the staff another year. Hang on a second. Okay. Jeez Louise, guys. I just want to click on this button. Alright, Thelma got some experience, but she got capped. Please make me some money. Okay. You. Go there. Oops. Jeez. Emil Berry, we're facing a difficult economic situation in the country, so the theater managers are offering to let people in for free if they can't afford a ticket. The system works like this. They get to show an unemployment certificate, which they can get at the labor exchange. If there's a free seat in the hall, they can watch a film without paying. What do you think? It would support the people, and you're not losing anything. No one's paying for free seats. Yeah, I'm not against it. It's fine. More butts in seats means more word of mouth. Right? I really want to develop new story ideas by category if I can. And I might throw some of the mob's money into getting that. Felix, dude, you had a coin flip. Alright, that's fine though. Here, I need everyone working on ideas. Week 8. All right, we ended up making a profit. Good. Good. Okay, writers. Every single one of you who's not capped needs to be working on something. Adventure, modern American town with a clumsy oaf. Felix, see what you can do with this. All right. Thriller, Wild West with a clumsy oath. Historical Wild West cowboy. Better. Bernard, that's you. Thriller, Wild West. That's going to be Walter. And then Vincent, I need you researching some story ideas. 1 in 5. There we go. Okay. Coin with 3 sides. Good. All right, so this actually went up. It went higher than what we were anticipating. Donald Stevenson. 1% speed up for the studio, please. Directors, producers, actors help. Cinematographer, not so much, but what are you going to do? I want security on this. There we go. Good. Okay. Oh, we have another building. Freelance writer's office. Hire freelance writers or buy ready-made scripts. Good. I like that. Right here's... I had it. Go green. Go green. Right there is perfect. We'll go Willis Brothers, and then I can always repair anything that needs repaired, right? Okay, last weekend there was a charity dinner at the Woodchuck Hotel. They were raising money to save some forest, or was it children? Maybe forest children. I can't remember exactly. Don't even ask me why they didn't invite us. Gernstein had long since arranged for his protege, May Lowe, to represent the film industry. The girl's incredibly talented, but she can't hold her liquor. Rather than blowing past the crowd of reporters like normal people, the poor thing poured out her soul to them for 40 minutes. First, they talked about her ex, then about how hard it was for her to cope with the geese? The geese? When her parents sent her to live on a farm. Oh, the geese, yeah. When her parents sent her on a farm at the tender age of 7, and the loudmouth bird finished off by throwing mud all on the competing film studios. Everyone got it. But us especially. I'd rather go back to Nebraska and carry pig shit on my back from the morning to night than work with those worms. Yep, that's what she said. What a hoot it would be if she ate her words and had to sign a contract with us. True, she's tied to Gernstein Brothers for years to come, but there's no tie that can't be broken with a simple folder filled with some juicy dirt. Yeah. Just dig up some dirt on her. Find some dirt on Maylo, use it to lure her to the studio. Leroy, you want to take care of this? How about Coleman? Okay. You Left Me has problems. What are those problems? Oh, I didn't get to it in time. While working on film, Rodney Hamilton loyalty was decreased by 5. Okay, week 4 of The Quiet. We're back to making some money. I like this. 21%. So let's go into let's do our little trick here. We're gonna do 1,000. We're gonna do 7,500. We're gonna do 500, and then we're gonna do 100 or 250. Good. Don't need any more advertising. Interesting. I missed that event. Weird. Thomas Litvin. Quiet, leisurely business meeting in a fine restaurant. That's how I hoped we'd meet when the time came, but circumstances dictate otherwise. So let's act like old friends and get straight to business. After that, we'll catch up, I promise. I value fair competition, and I'm not out to ruin anyone. Anybody who gets into a business as tough as this one deserves respect, no question. Although when Arthur Gernstein is in front of me, I feel like ripping the skin off his smug face. So when he first came up to me with the idea of an alliance, I considered throwing the unprincipled leech down the stairs. I'll be damned, but I suppose I should give him some credit. When all those politicians and loudmouth activists started ganging up on our industry, Gernstein was thinking about all of us, maybe for the first time. He wasn't just covering his own wrinkled ass. He realized the only way to stand up to them was together, and then he's the only one with enough connections and influence to unite us under one flag. Though I bet you're still thinking like me. Better to mind your own business and not even get into this whole mess. But if we can just stand aside, we'll get eaten. The alliance is going to happen, with or without us. The only difference is, without us, Gernstein will be running things his way. With us, maybe the voice of reason and decency can drown him out. I'm asking you for your help. Let's support the alliance and together prevent it from turning into a charade. Thank you for meeting with me, Mr. Litvin, and contacting me. I see your point. Yes. Okay. So, Raiders is still going. That's got our Alcohol Spirit of Freedom. The Last of the Hamlet. These are just scripts that we're working on. We need to do the Sicilian Tiger. Yes, we're going to keep head of everything going there. That's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. High-level legal protection. Amazing legal protection. Terminate contracts with half their buyout. Delay contract payments. Divide contract payments into two parts, 50 pounds signing and then the remaining 50 after the contract expires. Huh. And that could be a good way to save money. Sure. Okay. New story element. Generational conflict. Good. Hey, Cecil, who is capped, but that's okay, buddy. Okay, you left me. What's going on here? The leading actress won't eat meat, or doesn't eat meat, but one of the key scenes, her character is supposed to eat a rare steak. It's important for the plot of the film since it shows the heroine's character development. But Edna Watson is refusing to do the scene, and she insists the whole episode should be cut. Rewrite the scene so that there's no steak. That's why we have rolling edits. Still need to do Sicilian Tiger. Corrupt official. Which one is our corrupt official? Hold on. Whoa. My contract is up, but I'd like to keep working. Could you sign a contract? Yes. Wait a second. Which one is our corrupt official story? Not Rotten Fates. Oh, City with the Sinners, right? Yeah. What's the stale element about this? The angry boss. Could I rewrite this? July 1933. I don't know if I have enough time for this. Do I have anyone working on anything? Drama thriller. Modern American City. Protagonist is a working woman. Antagonist is the corrupt official. Supporting characters is the mentor and the rival. Themes and events. Struggle for a better life. I mean, we could struggle for a better life. We could just throw generational conflict in here. An intergenerational conflict figures into the plot somehow. No. Or we could do protagonist gets a chance at a better life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Supporting characters, what else could we have here? I mean, there's not really a lot of romance. It doesn't really need to be a lot of romance. I mean, I kind of want to use the elements that we have. I mean, yeah, I guess we could throw generational conflict in there. Shoot. Damn it, all of them are working on something. Alright, so what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to do City of Sinners, even though it is stale. How much time do I have on this? Corrupt Official, I have a year. It's not going to get unstale in a year. Oops. Right? It's not going to get unstale in a year. Man. Spro Extra. Dominus. It's $5,000 more. All right. Damn it, I don't have any of my heavy hitting producers. Shoot. All right. We're going to have to... I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this one out, guys. So I'm going to have to like pop in there and see what we can do. But we're clipping along. We're back to making some money on our films. Jane is back from her vacation. That's pretty good. You know, we've got some stuff in the works. We got some upgrades happening, things like that. We got to fulfill these kind of jobs. And we're going to. This one's going to be with our raiders. This one, I have a film. It's just stale. Whoa, here we go. What is this? We found History of Prostitution. Click on the folder to enter negotiations. Hello, May. An 8.1 actress for 3 movies for $54,000 because I'm using her History of Prostitution. Will this break her will she break her contract? And then Gernstein doesn't get it? I mean, let's see. Melo no longer works at Gernstein. The Quiet ended up making a bit of money. That's fine. We're getting back to having, you know, profitability. Wait a second. Oh. Production support opens the production support office, which makes shooting on location more comfortable. Okay. High service level. Enjoy a high level of service while filming on location. Okay. What about auxiliary film crew? Can hire an auxiliary film crew to speed up the work on the film. That could be good. Yeah. Let's grab that. That's good. Okay, what I want to do here is... Oh, yeah. She works for us now, boys. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. So we poached her from the Gernsteins. So... I'm going to put some protection on her. Just because, you know, we kind of stole her from another studio, so that's something that we want to make sure that they don't retaliate with. What we'll do here is let's build this building, our production support. Okay, we're going to build our production support, and then we'll do this with Willis. All right, cool. Might as well just keep it plain, right? Let's see. We also have our freelance writer's office. Okay. So that's good. Which means what? My back is killing me. Sometimes it feels like a hot wedge is being driven between the vertebrae. I howl so bad that anyone nearby will jump in fear. The doctor says that I need to recuperate massage. Yeah, I mean, I wonder why your back is hurting. Am I right? With your history. No, I'm just kidding. You can take a vacation. It's fine. All right, riots have erupted in theaters across America. Protesters have broken windows and attacked visitors. Over 300 people have been injured and 16 killed. The cause of the riot was the film 601 Skirts, which features two friends going to a luxurious ball organized by the governor of California and competing to see which of them can peek under the most skirts by the end of the evening. Okay. I mean, it kind of just sounds like it was a silly movie, but whatever. Scripts for sale. I don't have any scripts for sale, but we can start checking that. That's good. Here comes the Alliance. I don't have an option to not join it, so guess what? We're joining it. Okay, cool. So we have everything built there. We're expanding, we're growing, we're trying to make some more profitable films still. The last of the Hamilton family. It's a pretty good script. Bernard, love to see it, man. Very good, very good. Drama, detective action, historical Wild West cowboy with a criminal gang. Sidekick is stale, but the protagonist overcomes self-doubt. Good, we'll keep that in our back pocket. Pain-colored petals with fresh story ideas. Walter got some experience on that. Adventure, historical thriller, Wild West, criminal elves, clumsy gang, prick and break. Protagonist gets a better chance of life. Okay, Walter, this one's not bad. Pain-colored petals. We're gonna wait until I have a better cinematographer, because we need a couple 4s if we're going to do this for the DA. Herbert is an 8-2. I have money, man, so... Sure. We're keeping our 8-2 cinematographer. He's good. Jack, 500 a month? Yeah, you can say it's fine. Okay. Whoa. Man, I was... Rodney Hamilton, a 6.0 director. Yep. All right. Bob, our 5.0 actor. Are you capped, Bob? Yes, but I have a plan for that, so 5s are pretty good. We like 5s. And you're cheap. And we're back under $1 million again, guys. Wow. Woodrow's a phenomenal director. I don't know what I just gave him there, but... Okay, cool. Hold on. Let's pause here, guys. I know this is a longer video. I said that I was going to be doing some more of these longer ones to get us caught back up into that like 1936, 1940s time frame that we were in the beginning, in the season 1 of Hollywood Animal. So season 2, we're going to keep doing this here and keep clipping along. I hope you guys are having a great time. I am as well. And yeah, we're going to be back in the next one. So I will see you then. Bye for now.